investments, business, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, trading secrets. We don't want to tell too many secrets.
Either you're going to learn the hard way or you're going to take somebody's advice.
Inspired and transpired.
How we plan on inspiring and motivating people from all walks of life to help them reach their financial goals. That's what the Wise Up Room is about.
Well, banks, they look at things beyond your credit. You can have a great credit score and no assets, depending on.
Let us all get to a greater amount, and then we're going to let our powers combine. It's going to be even greater. I didn't realize that I had no credit.
They get to share their story, their journey. A lot of people, they see the success and they don't understand the path to success. So we want to make sure that the guests that's on, they get to share their story, they get to share their journeys with everyone else.
So man, train them up, man. Train them
up. We got the kids out every day, sun up to sundown. How do you train?
Okay, so right now, there's the big thing that's going on right now is the group training.
Right.
The group training is real popular. The kids really like that. They like to come feel part of a family. Right now in Lafayette, I have about 10 kids every day. I have other kids that I train in the summertime coming back. So I should have a total. Right? Oh yeah.
That's gonna.
Oh yeah. Kids have lives. Parents have lives. Money is funny.
Right.
COVID is real. But that's real though, so but I'm always gonna be here. I'm always gonna be here because I believe in Train 'em Up Academy. I believe the core values and how we go about our business in the way the kids like I like that word, transcend. The kids transcend really from where they're at, and they are totally different kids. When I have parents talking to me and calling me and thanking me, oh, I see a big difference. Oh, they don't argue anymore. Oh, I can't get them to stop working out. Oh, he's losing so much weight. And just the reports, the good news from their hard work. Now, granted, I do get the calls of, oh, he's at it again. Oh, I had to talk to him, because they're kids.
Right.
But the first conversation.
So that's good. So you allow the parents to give you a call?
Yes. My phone line is open 24 hours a day to the parents, to the kids. Because
that's great. Because you don't find that in too many training facilities.
You don't call it. You don't. But that's what makes it different.
You can't call. Won't call anybody. You can't call this facility here and say, "Hey, look, I sprained my ankle.
Right.
What do you recommend?" Or,
right.
I can't go to work tomorrow.
Right.
Now me and my wife are fussing, or me and my mom are fussing. Coach. Right. What can I do?
Right. And
that's different.
I do get those I do get those phone calls. I kid you not, because like I said, these kids believe in me that I am some type of male figure,
right?
And that's what's needed in kids' lives. Yeah, the mother is to nurture. Yeah, she's the nurturer. She can be that mama bear. But a woman can't teach a man how to be a man.
Right.
Even now at my age, I don't say I struggle, but we all have our struggles. But one thing growing up without a dad that I struggle with is making decisions. We all make decisions, but as a man, you have to make good conscious decisions, not emotional decisions. See, but if you don't have a man in your life at an early age to teach you how to do that, you have to learn that the hard way. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So these kids that they trust me, and when I get the phone calls, I answer them and I give them a good word. Some listen, some don't. Unfortunately,
But you still give them a good word.
I still give them a good word. And I'm always here for them.
Okay.
So I just want to be that male figure in their kids' lives, and even if they have their dads in life. I have an athlete right now. His dad goes to the gym, where I train at. Every day he trains his child, but when he sees me, because of the relationship, because of what he's seen when I first trained him, he had a business, he got hit hard by COVID, whatever, so he couldn't keep and so whenever he sees me, when he's finished training with his kid, because he believes it's not that I'm bigger than him or I'm a bigger man than him or I can teach his child more than him. Is that he believes in the program, so he sends him to me and he lets me train his child after he's gotten with him. And hey, go over there with Coach George, go get that footwork in, go get that cardio. You need that, son. Coach George gonna teach you some things that I can't. Believing in the next man.
Okay. So you have morning sessions, evening, noon?
Well, right now, my group sessions are in the afternoon.
Okay.
So
right
group
now, sessions
summer,
are all in the afternoon.
Group session all in the afternoon. Mondays, Wednesdays, at 2 p.m. at the Como Rec Center. Mondays and Wednesdays, I kind of sped it up for summertime, because I can have more time with the kids. I can teach them more. I can spend more time in certain training platforms, and that's from 2 to 6. 6 o'clock, I have my older clients, that come. I train them.
Good.
And Tuesdays.
So you mean if I wanted to join the Train Them Up Academy, I could?
Oh yeah.
To get myself back in
to get
top
yourself back,
physical shape.
Yeah. See, because as adults we have to train differently.
Right.
In the world, the world is fake. The world makes you think these ripped abs. You have to eat a certain way. You have to look like this to be healthy, and that's false. That's not the real way. Of just being healthy in itself. So the training is different from athletic training to maybe me training an adult that hasn't done anything physical fitness in years.
Right. Trust me, I definitely understand. Because the older you get, you have to eat differently.
Yes, you do.
You have to just do things differently.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You got to keep that body working.
Yeah, you got to keep it working.
And one thing that I've been going on, my whole life is, from 21, whatever you do in your teens is preparing you for your 20s. Whatever you do in your 20s is preparing you for your 30s. Whatever you do in your 30s is preparing you for your 40s. So whatever the latter is, you're preparing yourself for the future in those 10 years. I live my life at 10-year increments.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? With minor goals of 5 years in between, 1 year goals in between. But I really live my life in the 10-year range. So if people can apply just certain aspects of that, have goals, the understanding, lives can be better. But like I said earlier, if you don't know, you won't grow.
Right. Okay, so you have these sessions every day,
right?
Training up.
And I'm sorry, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, at another gym. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are my cardio agility days.
Okay. And
Mondays and Wednesdays are my strength and conditioning days, which that's my weight room days, along with philosophies, plays, the understanding of whatever sport. I have a lot of basketball players and football players. So Mondays and Wednesdays we go over let's say basketball. Right. We go over spacing. I go over defensive concepts. I go over the philosophy. Coaches these days aren't teaching the kids, why are we running this play? Why do I have to be right here this spot? The why. And they don't know the why, so they can't create nothing from the base, because all they know is, oh no, I have to pass it here. Oh, I have to go here and I have to just stand right here. That's not basketball. You're not allowing that child to grow in the sport. So when you teach them spacing, yes, the coach may run this, but if you do this and go this way and then go this way and do this, you're going to get open in that play, and you don't have to pass it here because you're open and you beat your man. Right. And that's what a play really is about. It's not about getting the ball to the last person. That's basic, but in order to go to the next level, you have to think in that next level, and yeah. That's it, in a nutshell. In order to go to the next level, you have to think on that next level. Now, the next level may be scary, but I have a saying that says, that I picked up, the next level of your life is going to require a different you. Yeah. And it is, and it may be scary, but you don't want to.
That's true.
You want to be a millionaire. So when you're not a millionaire, so when you walk in this room with millionaires, you don't want to be boastful, but you want to be humble and you want to listen, because now it's going to require a different you. You know what I'm saying? So, so yeah, man.
No, I got you.
It's all gravy, baby.
So check this out.
Yo.
Check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the tools.
Right.
You found the clientele.
Mm-hmm. That's still growing and growing and growing. It's hot. It's hot.
Right.
You know, my athletes.
And school is out.
And school is out.
And school is definitely out.
You know.
You have your business license.
Right. Most definitely. The insurance, the
right.
lawyers, everything. You know, the whole nine.
Definitely dealing with somebody like on that level. You definitely need to have some insurance.
Yes.
Definitely. And that's something that's key too. You want to have the proper licenses.
Right,
get
you
your
do.
Business LLC.
Right.
Like you said, dealing in this field, you know, you want to have insurance.
Yes.
And if you have an
insurance.
LLC, you just want to have insurance.
That's it. You know.
Because if you get
it's real
sued,
affordable too.
It is very affordable. Look, and I'm going to say it. I've seen, you know, I think once did a little research. Someone wanted like $1 million policy.
Mm-hmm.
I did the research on it. It was only.
Do we want to give away the secret?
Yeah, I think
Nah.
give away the secret.
Okay, I mean, $1
like,
million policy is only maybe $16 a month.
Now that's cheaper than what I found. This was years ago, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
still
but
cheap.
you know,
they have a lot of online competitors. Now.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah, right.
and-
Insurance policies are not.
I mean,
as
they're,
expensive
yeah.
as you think they
When
are.
I first got into this field of owning your own business, at first when you want to start, it's like your business. But
Right.
once you take that step and realize, oh, this is it. Oh, this is it.
This is it.
That's all that counts. Yeah, so it's worth it, you know. Even if it doesn't, even if your business doesn't succeed, you still now have the business mindset.
You still have the business mindset.
Exactly.
You still have a license.
A license.
Make sure you do the
You
annual
know,
reporting.
a business owner.
Right. And plus, it can help on your taxes.
Yes, it can. It can.
And I mean, I'm just thinking about it off the top of my head. Traveling to different cities, you know. Hey, plane ticket.
Oh, baby, I keep
Travel,
that
right?
knowledge log.
Travel is you can definitely get that back on your taxes.
Yeah. Equipment.
Hey, kids,
food.
we're going to eat today.
Field trips, hotel rooms, lodging,
Everything.
logistics. Yes.
And look, one day we're going to have a tax professional actually on the show.
Okay.
Just to give out the skinny and maybe just some
yeah.
secrets that a lot of people don't know about.
Hey, man, the
And look,
wise room, baby.
man, there are so many tax secrets.
It is. There are.
But if you don't know who to go to
If you
to
don't
understand
know,
what's
you
going
won't grow.
on, you're going to miss out on it.
If you don't know, you won't grow. Knowledge is power, man.
Okay,
Knowledge is real power.
So check this. I want to give an example. I
All
just
right.
want to give an example. Or better yet, you can give an example.
Okay.
And you don't have to tell, or maybe you do want to, we want to help other young entrepreneurs.
Okay.
And we also want to help maybe former athletes, any
Okay.
gentlemen, or even ladies that definitely
Right.
want to train.
Definitely ladies.
That want to train up individuals in this capacity.
Right.
So we said you have to have the tools.
The tools, you know, you have to
maybe-
have the knowledge.
Have to have the knowledge.
You know, you have to have the understanding.
The understanding.
of young adults.
Go get that paperwork.
Yeah, of course. Go get that paperwork, you know.
Go get
because
your paperwork.
And even while you're going to get your paperwork, you know, because like I said, you know, my life is not a secret. I like to share my life, you know, because maybe it could be an inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, and still at the age that I am, like I said, you know, I'm still in school, you know, I'm still striving to get that 4-year degree, you know, but it doesn't stop me in the meantime.
No, and look, that's I'm glad you said that. That doesn't mean anything. I remember, man, a good friend of mine, whenever he went to college, mom went to college.
Mm-hmm.
She graduated 4 years. He graduated 4 years.
Yeah.
She went back. I think she got her master's. And she is definitely, I guess I'm going to call like a leader in healthcare.
Yeah.
Definitely within this region.
Right.
You know, Mississippi to Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. That piece of paper, it opens up doorways.
Yeah, it does.
You know, you can have all the knowledge and you can have all the all that you can. Take it from somebody who's going through it. That paper is not just to further your business, it's to further you as a human being.
Correct.
It's to college just does something to you. Like high school prepares you to be an adult in certain aspects, you know, like I mean, our structure is set up. Preschool, kindergarten, you know, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, you know, these things teach you how to be a human being.
Right.
You know, so even
Social skills.
you hit it right on the head.
Very
Thank
key.
you. Yes, social skills. skills, not your phone, the
not
social.
Not social skills.
Yes, not social skills, you know, but how you doing today, sir?
How you doing, sir?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing
Firm
well.
handshake.
Good. Yeah, firm handshake, you know, eye contact, you
Right.
know. These things are
lacking these days.
Are lacking, or it's a dying breed.
Yeah.
You know, and it's very few.
And look,
You know,
you
very
caught me by
few.
surprise whenever you said, I let kids call me. You know,
Yeah.
I let my clients call me.
Yeah.
To deal with personal issues.
Mm-hmm.
That's rare,
Right.
and that's part of that social,
Right.
true
Right.
social connection.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's part of that true social connection.
Right. Right.
Okay, so let's go back to helping somebody else. Okay, so I might just start off with a client.
Okay.
Suppose I'm your first client.
Okay.
How much would you charge me?
Okay.
Or someone just getting started, because you've been doing this a couple of years now.
Right.
And you've gotten to the point to where you can travel and see clients.
Right,
So that
right.
means, you know, it's a different ball game, but I'm just
Okay.
starting
Okay.
day one.
Okay. So
How much?
day one.
So
All
and
right.
I have a athletic background,
Right.
military background.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to start.
Okay. So the first
I would train
thing,
myself up first. Go to Train 'em Up Academy
yeah,
first. Get
yeah.
right.
You know, well, first thing I tell my clients, you know, I'm retired military. I don't need your money. I want your money because it has to be a financial transaction, because this is a business.
Correct.
So I have to offer a price. You
Okay.
know, I
So
have to offer a
it's
price.
my first time out as a
First time out.
trying to do the same exact thing.
Okay, my pricing for adults is $100 a month.
Okay.
That's for 2 times a week.
Okay.
You know, for the month. Now, what I offer is way more than that. The knowledge that you're gonna get, the
Phone calls.
just the access to me,
Okay.
and what I can provide. You know,
Okay.
just from me being, a good-hearted person.
Yeah.
You know, good people can provide good things, even if it's just a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, because you could be a
Get
great
energy.
coach.
Yes.
And you're horrible.
People person.
It's not going to work.
It's not.
It's not going to work. You can have
Right.
all the knowledge. You can have all
Yes.
degrees. Oh, I went to school for. They do have certain coaching degrees, I know,
Right,
but I don't know
right,
the
right,
names
right,
of them, which
right.
is great.
Well,
Because
really,
like
it's
we're
just a
saying.
kinesiology degree.
Okay, and we're not saying anything wrong with going to get a degree. We've never
Right,
said that.
right, right.
Everyone just have to choose their own path.
Their own path. You
I know millionaires
some type of education.
that haven't went to college.
Some type
Maybe
of education.
one semester.
Right.
No, I'm serious.
You're right. You're right.
I know people with multiple degrees,
Mm-hmm. Who is?
and I remember I was working in college with people with multiple degrees, and I'm in college trying to pursue my degree.
Right.
So that's not piece of paper is not going to determine. I think the
Right,
heart,
the substance.
because the substance. At the end of the day, you can have the degrees, which is great. I mean, I majored in chemistry. I didn't finish, but I
Right.
learned a lot about chemistry.
Exactly.
Okay, not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I would have finished, but I didn't. But it's the experience.
Exactly. And
It's
that's
the experience
why
dealing with the different teachers, from
Yes.
different cultures, different countries.
on your own, and you have to complete this.
Right. And it's all on you.
It's
Like
all on you.
No
There's
one's
holding
going to
your
call
hand.
you and wake you up
No.
for class.
Nope.
No one's going to say, hey,
No.
you have to study.
Right. It's all
It's
on
all
you.
on you. So it's development time.
Exactly.
It's developing you as a person.
Even in a trade.
Yeah.
You know, go get a trade.
Yeah.
It's just all about educating.
Right.
Educating yourself. You don't ever have to go to a 4-year. You don't ever have to get a degree.
Hold on. Anybody want to teach me welding, give me a call.
Yeah.
That's just something I want to learn.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Welding is pretty cool, man.
Right. I've been thinking I want to make my own barbecue pit.
Hey, bro, all you gotta do is find the acetylene and hey,
Hold on, fine. What?
the acetylene.
I'm going to learn from you then.
I mean,
I don't even know what that is.
acetylene is the gas. Acetylene and oxygen.
Okay, then.
And you got to get you a torch. You got to get you.
So you're going to teach me how to weld.
I mean, I know a little bit
Okay,
about
no, but you know more than me. No. But anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
the
$100.
structure of it, so
oh,
I would charge you $100, and I'm trying to get other clients.
Yeah.
So
So-
potentially,
Go ahead.
you know, some people might make, let's just say, if it is minimum wage, about working 8 hours, 12 hours.
Right.
You know, it's a little bit more than.
Right. Now,
Close to 100.
Now, if they can't, let's say if I meet a client that they really can't afford it, you know, of course that, you know, I'm going to work with you. You know, like I said, you know, the Lord has blessed me to be here. You know, I don't know too many people, even in my life, with the lost soldiers that I know of, my brothers. It's just a blessing to be here, So he's provided me with the financial means to be comfortable in my life, to where I can do this. I can't now. People might call it lowballing, because other trainers, you have to be. This is your livelihood. You have to spend so many hours. You have to have so many clientele to be successful. Where even if I have one client, I'm already successful.
Right.
Because if I'm changing that one person's life, then I'm doing my job as a human being. Reaching out to that next person and just giving back. So my prices aren't steep, and from what for what your child is getting, for what you're going to be receiving, you figure that out. I'm only making maybe $12 an hour. $20. $100. What? That's not even 2 sessions. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 to 100. You do the math per hour.
Yeah,
You
less,
see,
less than,
you know
less
what I'm
than
saying?
15 an hour.
Right, exactly.
But
So
at the same time, you're building your clientele up. So
Right.
this is me. I'm starting off day one. Now to tomorrow.
okay,
Won't be tomorrow.
okay,
And this is just my example.
okay.
Have 10 clients in Lafayette,
Mhm.
and I know you always be in Sulphur. I have 20 in Sulphur.
Mm-hmm.
I know another city you be in all the time. I have 20 here.
In Baton Rouge.
Right. So this can be something potentially for someone that could, in a sense, be
Yes.
for some life changing.
Right.
For some, a very sustainable business,
Right.
and maybe even for others a supplement.
Right.
Of what
A
they're-
supplemental income.
Right, another supplemental
Right.
income.
You
That's
have
something
to.
if you're working, if you're going to work 6 in the morning, getting up at 2 o'clock,
Right,
and you
you-
like to work out,
Right,
and you
why
have
not?
kids and you're working out, training your kids, why not say, hey, Tim, ask
Right.
Jason if you want to join.
Right.
Dad might want to pay you
Right.
$20.
Right.
That'll give him and the wife
Right.
some time. What, you said at least 2 to 3 hours of training?
Well,
That training,
depending on the day.
Depending on the day. And,
Right,
I
right.
know you have different sessions and blocks, but
Right.
who wouldn't want their child to do something
Right.
that they love?
Right. And they're gonna grow at it.
Right.
You know,
Investing in
so-
your kids. And like I
right.
told you guys, we're going to continuously talk about investing in our children.
Yes,
And
investments.
it's not just money.
No, it's not.
On the last episode, Paco talked about investing the time.
The time.
He's
He's a smart man.
Right. Going to where your kids want to go. Hey, I want to go to the dinosaur fair.
You're right.
Who wouldn't want to invest that time?
Right.
You're going to spend $20 at the movies.
Right.
Why not take a $20 road
Spend some
trip and go to the
popcorn.
dinosaur park?
And get your own popcorn when you get home.
I'm just saying something that they're interested in.
Right. Exactly. Not just what we want to do.
Something
because
that
we
they're
think.
interested in.
Right.
So that's also investing in your kids.
Right.
So if your kids love football, love basketball,
Mhm.
always want to go outside and play,
Mhm.
and you saying, hey, son or daughter, I need you to have structured training.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to train with somebody that I believe in.
Yes. Structure is good.
Yeah, structure is always
key.
good.
Structure is gonna define you in your life. Structure is gonna separate you from people who don't know anything about structure. Structure is gonna allow you to rise to the top.
Structure defines businesses.
Yes.
Or separates.
Yes. I like that.
Think about that for a
But it
minute.
does. That's
Right.
real.
Everybody talk about McDonald's.
Okay. Right.
Structure made them who they are.
Exactly.
Other businesses copied their model.
Copied their motto,
But still structure.
Right, structure. This is how we have to do this. Temperatures, times.
Something that's real big, I hear this from all athletes
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to training. The consistency.
Yes. That's
Okay?
important.
Like, I'm going to run this route, maybe the same way every time. Of course,
Right.
it's different based on the defense.
Right.
And if they're, pushed up on you close
Right,
or
right.
they're give you a little room, it's going to be different,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still consistency.
Right. Consistency.
Like a
Consistency
musician.
is important.
Yeah, you might, instead of hitting C sharp, you might hit the C this time. But it'll do something different to the music.
It is.
But
It
you're probably
is.
still running the same scale
Right.
consistently every time.
Right.
You're going to learn something too through consistency.
Right.
And that's the same thing when it comes to being an athlete.
Right. And your consistency is growth.
Growth.
You elevate your knowledge.
Right.
So let's say an athlete, a basketball, playoffs. So let's just be relevant.
Let's talk about it.
Let's say a basketball player wants to do a crossover, but you have to learn how to do the crossover. Now, once you do the crossover, your consistency on that crossover. Now, not only are you doing a crossover, you're doing a crossover with maybe an in and out or a crossover with a stutter with variations. Thank you. So that's.
But you still have to go to the base.
Yes.
Which is the crossover itself.
Exactly. But once you consistently work on that, that base stays within you now. Now it's forever in you.
Right.
Now your repetition.
Don't forget that.
Now your repetition now is what is going to carry you for the rest of your life.
Like with a baseball player, swinging.
Oh, yes.
Good form.
Oh, yeah.
And when you get up to the plate, it comes natural.
Comes natural.
King Griffey.
King Griffey. Shout out. He made the Hall of Fame, too, finally.
Just a natural swing.
Right, exactly.
It looked like he wasn't even trying.
He wasn't.
But I'm pretty sure he practiced consistently. Like crazy.
Like crazy.
I'm pretty sure he did. He had his father was in the league.
Of course, that helps.
So, maybe it helps for who you know, but that swing didn't come from who he knows.
No, and that's what I meant. I didn't meant it in a way
okay,
like,
so you said
my daddy made
genetics,
it, so I'm gonna make it.
The natural
I'm saying his father was in the league, so his dad knows how to hit, so he taught his son how to hit.
Okay.
So
and then maybe it was natural. Maybe his daddy had that natural swing too.
Exactly.
Okay, now I understand what you're saying. Okay, so here you go. I'm with the Train 'em Up Academy. I'm training all my youth. Training the young adults. I'm even training adults. I'm doing real good, real successful. And look, success is defined by you.
Right.
So yeah.
Success is defined by you. Success is not defined by the world. Success is not defined about what others think of you.
Right.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. Well, it's always been on my mind because I've always known I was going to be successful. But I'm successful in my life because I'm patient.
Right.
I'm successful in my life because I'm at peace.
Right.
I'm successful in my life because I love to help others. I'm kind. Not a lot of people are like that. I mean, let's just be real.
Nah, you have to be.
You have good people, you have bad people.
Yeah,
you have people that's trying to go somewhere, you have people that's trying to tear you down. Let's just be real. It's time to be real.
No, let's definitely be real. You always have people trying to tear you down, number one.
So you have to.
You got to watch out for them too.
Right. You have people that's really hurting. You have people that's not at peace with themselves because of what they've been through.
Right.
So I am accomplished. I am successful. I have made it. And more importantly, if you want to argue with me, the Lord has saved me from being blown up.
Yeah.
So, you might want to listen to what I have to say.
Yeah.
You just might want to. You just might want to. You
just might want to.
You just might want to. And I was very shy about sharing my story and being adamant about him and being adamant about my life because people say, oh, you talk about yourself a lot, and just everything that they bring, but I have something to talk about.
Right.
I have something to be proud of because I know where he brought me from.
Gotcha.
Real quick, I was laying on the side of the road bleeding out in Iraq, in Sadr City, in the dangerous city, probably in the world, bleeding out, while bullets flying. It was, man, but he saved me. Unfortunately, everybody else in the truck, passed away. That's another thing. Out of the next man, you saved me. So I'm here for a reason. And I'm not gonna back down now because it's in me. My knowledge is in me and it's coming out.
Don't back down.
I'm not, because I even have to tell it to myself to keep me going. Well, if he saved you from being blown up, and this is your character before you were blown up, you might just have to open your mouth whether you want to or not. And now of my age, of my maturity now, I'm not backing down, and this is who I am, and I can be this person because I'm an individual.
Gotcha.
And it's all about what I think of myself. And that's loving life, man. That's loving Cuban. That's loving life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, good is good.
Yeah.
Bad is bad.
Right.
And if you're bad, you can be good. But when you're good, you don't want to be bad.
Right.
Because being good is now being good, just a little sentimental aspect real quick.
It feels good.
It does, but sometimes it hurts when you're good.
It does.
Because the world takes advantage of kindness.
The world does take care of.
But as long as you know,
they take advantage of you.
That you know that he got you, man, there's peace. There's peace in knowing that you don't have to worry about what's gonna happen next. See, when you start stressing, I don't want to start preaching, but when you start stressing, you taking your life out of God's hands, because now you're worrying about it. Now you're trying to figure it out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But when you don't stress and when you actually pray, now prayer, you know, in order for your prayers to be, you know, heard, you know, you have to be walking the walk, not just talking the talk. So we can't be up in here talking about, oh yeah, I want to change lives, or Lord, please help me, when you're back, you're gossiping, or you're talking behind somebody's back, or or you're doing something else other than good. You know, so we have to be real with that, man. This is a real battle going on in the world of good and evil, and nowadays the world is taking over our children, and we have to stand up. You know, we have to. It has to be more men. You know, these I have men, grown men, real men. You know, to step up again, because we are losing. I love all races, but we are losing our black kids.
Yeah.
We are losing. The black race is going down, because there's only very few of us who's willing, but it's more bad of us than there are good. And when you know, I don't want to get into it. It's political. You know, people are gonna agree and disagree, but it's out there in the world. You know, and even from back then, from slavery and just everything that we've come from, we've always been beaten down. And for some reason, I'm a realist, people. For some reason, we are the only race that cannot get it together. You have Mexicans. You have Mexicans that are willing to stay in a 3-bedroom house with 20 people, and they get along great, and they balling. But we look at them and we be like, But they balling and they happy. Look, happy. Look at the Arabs. Look at every other nationality that stays with each other, that stays strong with each other. Look how powerful they are. Look how smart they are.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So let's cut out the middleman, which is the world. Let's get back to what's real, which is family, and let's grow. You know, one person at a time. You know, let's train up our children in a way, so when they grow old, you know, they won't depart from that. You know, and that's important.
Gotcha.
You know, and I'm gonna just leave that sentimental right there. We can move on. Sorry about that, brother.
No.
But as you can see, I'm passionate.
Yeah. No, that's good.
I'm very passionate about changing these kids' lives. You know, and because that's important. Because when I get to a certain age, they're gonna be running the world.
Yeah, buddy.
And do we really want somebody? You know, it's already corrupt. And in this corruption, we don't want our kids to be corrupt, because we want to live a legacy. You know, black people in general, you know, let's start leaving legacies for the kids of the future, not just for what you want to do for yourself right now, because life is designed for kids to bury their parents, unfortunately, not for parents to bury their kids. So we need to get it together. Yeah. You know, so.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
Oh, man. All
like
good,
I said, you're
man.
passionate about it.
So,
yeah. I mean, and look, I'll say it again. That's why we have people on the show that are, you know, that we admire.
Right.
And, you know,
right. I appreciate that.
Besides us just going way back, you know, I admire you. You done been through some things.
I done been through some things.
You done been through some things.
Oh, Lord.
You done been through some things. So, man, again, I just want to say, you know, I appreciate, you know, you being here.
Oh man, no problem, man. But no problem. We can stay here all day.
No, you okay? Look, before we go,
okay,
we're gonna just talk a little bit about how people can get in touch with you.
Okay, well.
So first of all, give me some social media.
Social media. Okay, we're on Facebook and Instagram.
And what's the name on Facebook?
Train 'em Up Academy.
Train 'em Up.
Train 'em Up Academy. It's gonna pop up there.
Train 'em up.
Put it up in there.
And that's TrainEmup
Academy.
Train them up. Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's train them.
On paper, it's train them up. But for the kids, you know, kids these days, you know, they want to be hip. They don't want to say the whole word.
Right.
So I just train them up.
I got you.
Train them up. So, tee up, baby. Tee up.
That's what you always say? That's what
now we've evolved to tee up.
Tee up. That's something the kids came up with, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I like to let the kids, you know, do what this is for them. I like them to come up with the ideas of where we're going to go. Come up with the sayings they want to say. You know, this is you.
Tee up.
Tee up. So train up. That's what it means. Train up. Tee up, baby, for short.
Tee up. Train up. I like that.
Yeah,
Tee up.
yeah. You
so
know,
the kids came up with that.
Even like the shirt, you know.
Look, I always
train
tell
hard or stay at home.
I always tell my kids, if I'm saying the wrong thing, let me know. So the kids came up with it, so it's pretty contemporary.
It's
pretty hip, like they say.
Yeah,
pretty hip.
Yeah,
Tee up. Nah. So yeah, Train 'em Up Academy. So we can find you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Train 'em Up
we
Academy.
have the the website coming soon. You know, we're before we put anything out, it has to be correct,
right,
in decency and in order. You can't be rushed. Yeah, I can put something out there, but the quality won't be as.
But I think he's going to have that up within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely, because it's summertime.
Something we like to do is connect people. So we're going to connect you with someone that's going to help you out and they can take care of it.
Right. Now, I've been doing the paperwork and everything on paper. I have a lot of paper. Paper. You know, but I need to apply that to the digital, to the platforms, so now it's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My brochure. So now when somebody comes in, I'm giving them a brochure.
Right.
I'm passing out brochures instead of business cards now. You know, and now I'm going to more places because I'm getting my paperwork. In business, your paperwork has to be legit.
Right. In order.
From your rules and regulations to the values or your motto to just everything, because when they read it, you need to explain. They're gonna read everything what your business is about.
So don't just make up something.
Yeah, don't just make up something. And if it's not popping to the eye, if it's not resonating in their mind and in their soul, I need this, then they're just gonna throw that away.
Right.
So your paperwork has to be in order before you can be on a platform where they're actually seeing it on video and things like that on the internet.
Oh yeah, so definitely be looking out for the videos coming out.
Most definitely.
Of Irvin.
Oh yes, more and more
training
and
up
more.
our young people and even some young adults.
You know, I think I have a photographer in mind because when I'm training, I would like to get pictures. We train every day, but on my social media accounts, I'm gonna be real. I'm a little old school, so I'm really not on there every day like I need to be. But I think if I would have more content of them training,
look, we're gonna help you take care of it. We're gonna connect you with someone.
Well, yeah.
As they say, I'm gonna connect.
But the good thing about my training is, even without,
but it's growing.
Word of mouth without social media.
Right, word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Because my athletes are my brand.
Right, and for someone,
and so it sells itself.
For someone to say I have 30 clients.
Before COVID. Can I just be real with you?
It's up to you.
All right, so we're in Crowley, Louisiana, my hometown. It was about maybe 20, 25 kids
per day.
Yeah. Then I would go to Eunice, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit north of here.
Right.
I would have about 15, 20 kids.
Right.
Per day because I'm going city to city. I have to get my business off the ground.
Right.
Then I go to Lafayette. Put in the work. Then I have to go to Lafayette. And I used to have, and this is when I first started before COVID. And I would have like 5 to 6, because in Lafayette I used to stay in Crowley.
Like those sessions, different sessions.
Sessions every day though. I would have 3 sessions. I would have to be in 3 cities, and it was, if you add those numbers along with other kids, I'm probably forgetting a good 60, 70 kids.
Yeah. That's a big clientele.
It is, and it's all about just, and I'm not saying that to brag that, you got all these kids, it's not about the numbers, it's about the quality.
Right.
It's about the quality of the work, it's about the quality, and that's I'm retired Army.
Right.
Even if this doesn't blow up, even if it's successful, because I'm just giving back, I'm not about the numbers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not about making, oh man, this is how I can make money. I'm gonna make money. This is going to be income.
If you love
exactly
what you're doing,
and
you focus on then eventually, as they say, the money is going to come.
Exactly.
You have to stay focused on your goals.
Yes.
And that's something too. You have to stay focused on those goals. You can't just say, like going back to being successful. I reached this goal. Success. Right. No, success has to be sustainable. Right.
Success has to be what can I say? Your livelihood.
Right.
It has to be your way of life.
Right.
Success is not measured in wins and losses, I think. Success is measured in how you handle those wins and losses. If you can lose like you win, then you're really in a good place.
Lose Game. I'm thinking about the stock market.
Oh
right?
yeah,
losing
right.
games.
Oh yeah, losses,
And
losses.
I think
losses
everybody
and
has
gains.
seen so many games.
Right.
What was it? Dogecoin, and then more recently AMC.
Right.
It's been crazy.
It has.
And these are like just popular stocks that people are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure people seen that $20 drop.
You know, I
too,
just started with a little broker. You know, she's doing her thing. I'm not gonna broadcast it right now. You know, I'm gonna keep that private.
Yeah.
You know, but I just started talking with her. You know, and we went over. She invested something. You know, because she was trying to show me. You know how it's, and when she showed me the amount when she made a profit on it, I was amazed.
Of course.
Of course. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I need to get connected. This is the new thing right here.
Is it?
You
I
know,
mean, but
so
anything you get into, you want to learn about it.
Right,
so,
right.
You know,
Right.
either you're going to trust a professional, or
Right.
you're going to get into it yourself, but you still want to learn about it.
Right. I mean,
Like,
it doesn't have to be a professional. It can be somebody
well,
that's
nah.
into it.
Right. You know, but still, you wouldn't
Right.
trust anybody with your money.
No, I'm just talking about getting into it. Now, if
Get-
you're
no,
trying
no.
to make money, then go to a professional. Growth. I'm gonna start off with the meter man.
No, that's
You
good
know,
though.
but then once I get
you know,
knowledge, you
and
know.
just like that's what you're doing. You know, like with
Right.
coaching,
Yeah.
you're showing,
Right.
and then they're mimicking or
Right,
you know,
exactly.
trying to duplicate what you're doing.
Right. And I try to make leaders. You
Right.
know, as I'm training, I talk to them. I'm training leaders. So because I want to get you to where I don't have to be in here. That's how I like to coach, and that's how you should coach.
Right.
You know, that's how you should parent. I'm training you, so when I'm not here, everything is going as if I'm here.
Right.
My mama taught me how to do that. Yeah.
Good deal.
Oh,
Good deal.
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to all moms out there.
Yeah, all moms.
Because look,
And dads.
And dads.
That's
dads.
actively
Shout
in your
out to
kids'
all
life.
parents.
All parents. That's
all
right. All parents.
active
Mentors.
adults and
That's
mentors,
in any kid's
father
life.
figures,
Yes,
mother figures.
Yes.
yeah.
And most importantly, you know, we don't have this these days, you know, but shout out to the real grandmothers.
Yeah, to the real grandmother.
To the real grandmothers that still have the great long hair. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about these new grandmothers, because they still learning, unfortunately. But shout out to you too. But shout out to the real grandmothers, because we are losing that. Most definitely.
Nah.
But you know what I'm saying.
And I think at the end of the day, you just maybe speaking about a strong backbone.
Yeah,
of the
right,
family.
right.
And a lot of times, you know, that's the grandmother.
Right,
That's
exactly.
gonna be all families, you know.
You're right.
Everybody loves their grandfather, but it's
Right.
something about the grandmother.
It's something about a mother.
Something about a mother.
It's something about a woman.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, James.
Huh, yeah. That's right.
Okay. So look, just check this out. So we can find you on Facebook.
On Facebook.
I'm pretty
and
sure we
Instagram.
can. Or Instagram.
Right.
Train 'em Up Academy.
Trade 'em Up Academy.
We could send you DMs.
Right. You can send me DMs. You can send me messages. If you want to reach me personally, the business phone number is 337-443-3550. You can
Say that one more time.
337-443-3550.
You guys got it.
That's right, man.
Okay, so that's Train 'em Up Academy.
Train 'em Up Academy.
Training young adults. Training college athletes.
College athletes if they need it.
And
Matter of
even
fact, man, I
adults.
had a couple of college athletes. They went off and they did pretty good. It's unfortunate that COVID kind of messed up some things.
Yeah.
You know, and it kind of got into their minds, and you know, they still call me. You know.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, man, this weekend I have one of my athletes. He's transferring. I don't know where he's transferring to, but he called me. He said, you know, he want to meet up Sunday. So man, anytime these athletes call me, I mean, they called me.
Right. That's good. They called you.
They could have called anybody.
Could have called anybody.
They could have.
And
But they called me.
that's saying a lot about you know, that's saying a lot about you as a
Right,
person.
right.
Saying a lot about your
The business,
business.
right.
Because the business
Right.
is you.
And what it provides.
And what it provides and what it can or should I say how it can help these kids
Right.
grow.
Exactly.
Mentally, spiritually,
Emotionally.
emotionally.
Through physical training.
Hold on. You say it.
Okay.
Say it.
We touch on. So if I was talking to you,
Uh-huh.
you know, and I would come to you know, my business.
Tell these people right
Okay.
here.
So once again, you know, the business is about reaching kids through physical training. But through physical training, we touch on their emotional well-being, their their spiritual enlightenment, and their mental fortitude, which is mental toughness. And we touch on all those things through physical training, because nothing moves without pressure. True. Nothing is going to grow without some type of pressure. If you drop a seed in the ground, gravity is going to make that pressure.
Right.
If you can't get a diamond without adding pressure.
Right.
We can't talk. These mics can't pick up without adding pressure. As simple as that is.
True.
Because everything is moving. I mean, you know.
Right. No, that's true. True
so,
facts.
So train them up, man. Train them up. You know, I can sit here all day, but that's what we do. You know, we come into your homes if you allow us, and we all grow together. Right. We all come to an understanding that there's a better way. Right. You know, and if we can just get these concepts and get these philosophies from the next man, because it's okay. Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens
iron.
You know,
so that another man should sharpen another man. You know, and we're all in this fight together. You know, and as long as we continue to keep coming together, as far along as we are, as far away from the goal as we are, you know, as a race, as a country, as an individual, you know, we can never stop moving. We always have to keep on moving, you know, and Train 'em Up, you know, provides that.
All right, check this out. I'm gonna just leave a little bit of social content for everyone.
Okay.
If you guys do need to contact us, check this out: www.wiseuproom.com.
Wise up.
Wiseuproom.com. You can find us on Instagram, wiseuproom.com, and we're even on TikTok now. Just trying to spread some inspiration.
Okay.
I guess maybe the younger generation is maybe on TikTok.
Right.
Did I say TikTok?
TikTok.
Well, look, you guys can just find us on social media, okay? If you need the link to any I'm probably gonna take a lot of this out. Maybe I won't. But guys, look, just follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Wise Up Room.
Yes.
Okay.
Wise up, baby.
So Wise Up Room, and before we go, we didn't have our other co-host with us, the good Debo. But ladies and gentlemen, you can find me at One Marked Man on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us, like I said, on Facebook.
Right.
Okay.
And before we get up out of here, you know, just to let the people, you know, understand really about Train 'em Up. You know, I want to make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's. This business is for you. This business is not for me to boast or brag about what I'm doing. This business is really about helping you and your household, your children mainly, your young adults, to achieve greatness. Not just being okay, not just being okay with a C, not just being okay because you went outside and did it, but you go outside and do it a certain way, because doing things a certain way, you know, it separates you. And I'll just say this, and I'll be done. You know, in this world, we have different classes: low class, middle class, and high class. The structure that you're willing to be a part of, and however much work you're willing to put in to maintain that discipline and that structure, is going to put you in one of those classes. Train 'em Up is out here, and all I have to ask is, which class do you want to be in? You know, and then and that's it, man.
Good deal.
You know, so
appreciate you so very much.
Yeah, man. Train 'em Up Academy, you know, in the Wise Up Room.
Yeah.
You know?
And check this out. Look, again, ladies and gentlemen, we have our guest, Irvin George.
Irvin George, that's right. Junior.
Oh, Irvin George Jr.
Nah, you can just call me Coach George.
Coach George, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So we want to thank him for his time.
AKA Swerve, AKA Chuck.
Yeah, Swerve. I'm not sure if I gave you that name.
No, man.
Nah, calling you Swerve?
No. Oh, I mean, we have a little time.
You want to tell a story?
I do.
Go ahead,
okay,
man.
So a lot of people don't know this. So you remember Joey LaFosse?
Yeah.
All right. Joey was the coach in middle school, and I was a seventh grader, you know, trying to stomp with the big dogs, you know, and it was my turn to get the ball. I got the ball, and I was just spinning and turning and juking, and I made a touchdown. I was strictly dehydrated that day, but I made a touchdown. And because that was the first time I ever did that, exerted that much energy. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
He just put me in there. I really was scared just running. And I was just swerving all over the place. And he scored. And ever since then, he was like, well, look at that. Swerving Irvin.
Swerving Irvin.
And it just stuck.
That's true. Okay, good.
That's right, man. Wise Up Room, man, where we laugh and love on each other.
Yeah,
baby.
always.
Appreciate you for having me. Appreciate you for having the business, on your platform.
So,
baby.
ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I just want to say I thank you for joining the conversation.
Yes,
I thank you guys for your time. Again, find us on social media.
That's
you can
right.
find us on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, whatever it may be.
Aloha.
And yeah, I got to go to Hawaii. So also check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Marcus.
I'm Cuban B, Coach George.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Wise Up Room.
I didn't have to do a clap.
Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, anyway. I got it.
Do it again. I like it. Oh, yeah, B.
I should have told you about this earlier.
Right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!
Still do it. Okay. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you guys for joining us here today at the Wise Up Room.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Thank you guys so very much. A place where you can learn from one another.
Thank you for your
Continue
time.
to share the knowledge.
Thank you for joining the conversation.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Marcus.
I'm Irvin George, Coach George.
And we're in the Wise Up Room.
Long time coming, minutes past time. You get tired of living on your last dime. So I had to scheme, had to strategize. Linked up with the team, now it's hammer time. Life is but a dream, I can fly in mine. Don't need your permission, make my own decisions. Don't base how I'm living off of your traditions. Not a clone, not a drone, not a bot. In a zone that you not. Flow transition through dimensions, competition's non-existent. I don't see no opposition. I just set my goals and reach them. This is something you can't teach them. This the drop. Yeah, we coming, ready or not. This is special, something nobody got. Yeah, overflow, off top, above the rim. I took a shot, flow like I